Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's been 2 weeks since I officially done the fresh start to my Bath & Body Works rolling project pan. As you guys can tell, I'm in Arizona currently while we're doing the whole self-isolation thing, so I'm using my Arizona products because everything else is in storage that I used to have. So yeah, let's go ahead and update you guys and what I have finished, what I'm adding, and the progress on some of these items. I am having a very like sailor moment with the stripes and the dark hair and the red lipstick. I kind of feel like Popeye / Olive Oil. Is her name Olive Oil? I think it is Olive Oil. If you know, you know. I used to watch the reruns like at 4 a.m. on the Boomerang channel while I was getting ready for school. And if you don't know, I think you might be a little bit too young. And if you do know, well, I guess you know what generation category I might fall into. Alright, so how about we start with things I have finished. I've only finished one item, and that is going to be the Voluspa Rose Petal Ice Cream Candle in the macaroon shape. This burned really well. There's actually hardly any wax left, and this is like made out of cocoa wax, so you got a really nice burn and really used up a lot of it. I really can't wait to repurpose this and use it for like jewelry. Not necessarily for here because I have a perfect like jewelry case, but when I go back to college, I think this will be like a super cute like holder. Even to just throw like a couple of things in, or even for, I don't know about travel because it's made out of glass, but the packaging is so stinking cute. Rest assured guys, I have another one that has not been burned. I'm not going to be adding into it because I really like the aesthetic of it just like on one of my side tables, but just two was, I know this is going to sound like very first world, but two of them were just not like aesthetically pleasing. Like it's more just like one, and this is so cute, like how can you not? Moving on to the next item, it is my Winter Candy Apple Shower Gel. I have used quite a bit of it. I've been using it to shave my legs. I've also washed my dog with it, but only like on her body because we use like baby shampoo on her face, so that way it doesn't like sting her eyes or anything. But I think this is going to be gone by the next update. I really think they should have put like the red coloring into this, just because like this is not like the most appealing color. I know, again, first world problems, but I'm using it. It's not too much of like a Winter Candy Apple overkill, especially because I am just like using it on my lower half of the body, and you know, my dog kind of smells like it. But I think this will be gone by the next update, which is great because I have a lot more Winter Candy Apple shower gel to use / get through. In holiday time. Let's talk about the lotions. Now the lotions are kind of on their last leg. Let's talk about the Body Shop Japanese Camellia Cream. It literally says like relaxing ritual on the back, and I totally have to agree. I'm very sad that this is coming to an end. This is how much I have left, so maybe like 1 to 2 uses. It literally smells so good. I wish I was working to be able to repurchase this, but I'm not, and I have a bunch of other body lotions to use up. But this smell is just, it's so relaxing. It is truly like luxuriously feeling. I know why it has the price tag that it has. I don't think it even says on here, but I think it's like in the $30 range maybe. I don't know, like at the time it was definitely worth it, and as I'm using it, it's definitely worth it, but I don't think I could bring myself to repurchase it. This isn't an empties video. I'm talking about the product like it's an empty video. Again, this only really has like 2 full body uses, and I use this when I'm not like shaving or exfoliating, or I want something to sink in really fast. So nice. The smell is so lovely. The other lotion I had in here is Santa's Blueberry Shortbread. This is already coming to like the mangled state. It will have to be like cut open within a couple of uses, but I think I have like a full week worth left. It does smell really nice. I personally like it for this time of year. I don't know. It's just very warming, and I think warm scents are very relaxing for me, just because it, I don't know, it makes me feel like warm and fuzzy inside or something like that. But this one is also coming to an end pretty soon. But like I said, I think I have about a week's left before this is gone, and this is the only Santa's Blueberry Shortbread product that I do have. I will be adding in another lotion just because I imagine that this is going to be used up before my next update. So the next lotion I'm going to be adding into this project is Wild Madagascar Vanilla. I have a feeling this is starting to get old because it doesn't quite smell like Wild Madagascar like right at the top. Maybe like as I start using it, the scent will come out. That tends to happen with some products where it tends to get more exposure to like the elements. That's where it starts to go off first. So because like I open it like this to smell it, that's why like the top of the product would be affected. So I hope this does end up smelling like Wild Madagascar Vanilla. It is a nice scent when it's brand fresh and new, even though this is discontinued, but you can always find it at the semi-annual sale. And I want to say even online, like depending on the season, because I noticed that Bath & Body Works tends to do that, where depending on the season they'll have like certain retired fragrances on the site. So I'm going to be using this, again keeping with that warm like scent theme, just to go along with like other lotions that are also warm scented, just because I don't know, the temperatures, I know I keep complaining about Arizona's temperature, but it's rising, and I feel like I want to get more use of like the warm fragrances before I start doing like the very fruity and summery ones. So that's why I'm adding this one. I'm not going to mark it because it's literally full to the top, have not used it, and that's that. Let's talk about my Country Apple Fine Fragrance Mist. Like you guys know, we're not supposed to be leaving the house. I haven't been leaving the house, but to just feel like good and have some sense of normalcy in my life, I like to spray a fine fragrance mist every time I take a shower. So right after I get out, change, spray. But because I am not like going anywhere, I don't want to use a scent that I particularly love and want to save for like something else for people maybe. So that's why I chose Country Apple. Now the progress on this isn't going to be very much because again, I'm not spraying like I normally spray. If I was living like my day-to-day life, I would be spraying every time I was going to class, every time I was leaving, but that's not the case. I'm only spraying once a day. So that's how much progress I have made. It's going to be slow and steady. Maybe once I am able to leave the house to go places, whenever that happens, I'll switch the fragrance up. But I think this is a great way to use a fragrance I'm not like so crazy about, but I enjoy enough to put on. And that's Winter Candy Apple. So that is that, and I believe those are all the products that I had, but I am going to be adding another candle in to replace the candle that I did have. I did kind of want to save this till the end, and that is going to be my love candle. I love the love fragrance, especially the candle, and the only reason why I'm really putting it in this project is because I have another candle that again, once the stores are open, I'm going to be exchanging for another one of this one, so I'm not scared to use this up. It is such a lovely fragrance. I've had a couple of them and I haven't had an issue with like the batch numbers affecting the quality. I feel like the love candle is one that they actually figured out how to do right. And I don't know, it's just not overpowering, it's relaxing, it gives enough fragrance, it's just beautiful. It is rose and vanilla, which I know it's not everyone's favorite, those separate notes, but together I just feel like, oh, it's so good. And if you hear, that's me, because I'm very like crouched down to the ground right now. I don't know why I decided to do a very low setup, but I did. So yeah, I did mark it just right there. It's about halfway done. I do have my fan going a lot, so I don't burn as many candles as I would like to be burning, but I rather not burn candles instead of being hot to burn candles. So unless like the AC is going or it's a nice cool night, that's when, unless the AC is going and it's not a hot night, because you know, heat rises, so it gets to get hot in like the second story of the house sometimes. That's when I have candles burning, but if the fan's on I don't, obviously, because that really defeats the purpose of burning candles. But I have those nights where I can burn them, and that's when I did, and that's how I used up the Veluspa candle. Of course this one was a smaller one, so it went a lot quicker than this one, but I'm not in a rush to finish it either. But I do like the idea of having like less clutter, because that is something I need to work on, and candles tend to be a little bit cluttering in my room. But that is it for my update. Let me know what you guys are working on during self-isolation period. What scents are you saving for going out, and when you're able to go out into civilization? I know I have my scents that I'm saving: Sunshine Days, Paris, just to name a few. So let me know in the comments down below, and I hope you guys are all staying safe. See you all in my next one.